So if you have ever wondered why some social media posts explode and some of them don't really do well, it is the algorithm. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you how these social media algorithms work so that you can create your content in a way that is going to suit the algorithm, and that way the algorithm pushes it for you. My name is Tomowa and I'm the KBAC of digital marketing. Make sure you watch this video to the end because I'm going to be explaining how these algorithms work from platform to platform. In my 8 years of active digital marketing experience, I've cracked the code of these social media algorithms, and that's why they call me KBAC. If you're just hearing the word algorithm for the first time, I'm sure you're wondering, why is it that relevant? Why is it such a determinant to how a post is going to perform on platforms? Don't worry, this video is about me explaining to you how they actually work. Social media algorithms dictate the content that appears on our screens. These algorithms use complex mathematical formulas to evaluate and think of and decide what shows up on our screens when we use social media platforms. I mean Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and LinkedIn. When you're scrolling, what determines the next thing you see is not by the time that it was posted, it is the algorithm. So knowing this algorithm and knowing how it works is actually very important for anyone that is into digital marketing or anyone that wants to create content that will be seen online. Because if you know how it works, you'll be able to know how to create content that the algorithm is going to push for you. Do you understand? By aligning your content with what the algorithm works, you can make sure that your post is seen by a lot of people and you can get the likes and engagement and exposure you need to get online for your content. Making content is expensive in terms of time, gear, and everything, the whole thought process. So if you're making content, you have to make sure that you're making it with the aim that you want it to be seen by the people you're targeting. Otherwise, there's no point in making content. So this is why today I want to just expose and tell you how this algorithm works so that you can make your content in a way the algorithm likes and will receive your content and help you post it very far for you. Throughout this video, I'm going to be sharing practical tips that will help you optimize your content with the algorithm in mind. That's making content that is user-friendly, content that will be seen more, content that would work for each platform. I'll also talk about how you can identify your target audience and optimize your content for your target audience. Then we'll also look at the importance of consistency and engagement in building a very strong online presence. Building your presence online takes time, but if you understand how the algorithm works, you spend less time building your content and your profile or your brand online. By the end of this video, you're going to have a very strong understanding of how the algorithm works, and you'll be able to optimize or maximize the knowledge you're getting from this video to your advantage when next you're making content. I'm going to show you how to create content that attracts attention and also encourages your users to share and interact with it. Get ready to unlock the full potential of your content game by understanding how the algorithm works. What are social media algorithms? Social media algorithms are complex coded rules that decide what content gets shown to you on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and the other social media platforms. These algorithms are designed to share content with you that you are likely to engage with, and the algorithm is always changing. Many people think that it is the quality of content that determines how people see it. It's a lie. You can spend 2 million on a camera, and if your content is not suited for the algorithm of the platform you are doing it for, you're going nowhere. It's the algorithm that is determining how a content performs. Just think of immigration officers. The algorithm is the immigration officer at the border that's going to check your passport. If your passport works, you're going in. If it doesn't work, you're just playing around the border. And it's like they have a magic plate to serve you what you want among the millions of content that is going up every day. You're not the only content creator out there. So for you to stand out, there's some rules that you need to follow. Trust me. It's a thing of two factors. One, making content that people love. And number two, making content that the algorithm loves. The two have to work hand in hand. Do you understand? This algorithm builds data or gather data from what people have liked. So from the content consumers, it gathers data from what they've liked, what they've watched, what they've interacted with, the kind of posts that people share, the kind of posts that they like or they drop comments or all those things, the kind of posts that you give engagement. The algorithm looks at those kind of posts. Of course, it's going to find dots or similarities in those kind of posts. It's going to build a persona, a profile for you on the back end that contains, okay, these are the elements in all this content that this person likes. So it's going to create a formula for each user, and that way it's going to push content to them. That's for a content consumer. Now for a content creator, don't think that the algorithm is just angry machines that is hard that won't allow your content to fly. No. It's just a set of programming. It's just you to understand this is how this platform was structured. How can I make my content to fit the structure of this platform. Many years ago, each time you post social media, you'll be seeing a chronological, that's arranged list of content that your friends or people that are following you and all of that posts, like A to Z, like 1, 2, and so on. Whether you like it or not, you could just see everything. But the algorithm has figured that for people to stay on the platform, you have to show them what they want to see. And that time, it was difficult for people to keep up with the latest kind of post that they liked. You see latest stuff, but you may be saying things that you don't really want to really engage with. To address this challenge, social media platforms have to arrange each person's feed in a particular way. They have to know that, okay, what works for A will not work for B. What A likes is not what B likes. And that's why they made the algorithm, so that they can categorize different kind of posts and be able to push those kind of posts to the right people. By understanding the user's interests, behaviors, shares, engagement, the algorithm is able to understand the kind of content that you like as a content consumer. This video is two ways. I'm talking both to content consumers, but more to digital marketing experts, social media experts, and social media managers and people that are creators, because you need to know this stuff for your content to scale up. The goal of this algorithm is to provide users with content that is engaging. Instagram does not want you to use the app for 1 minute. They want you to use it for long. TikTok doesn't want you to spend 2 minutes there. I'm sure you know it's by now if you use TikTok. YouTube, they want you to be there for long. That's why you're seeing related videos and all of that. The algorithms just want you to stay on these platforms. So why did these algorithms matter so much? What's important about them? The answer is simple. These algorithms are the one that determine the visibility and the reach of your content. If your post does not align with the preferences of the algorithm, you're going to most likely end in the endless scroll. You'll get lost somewhere there. There'll be one corner on the internet and the people that you're targeting will not find it. Not because your content is bad, because you don't sabi the algorithm. But if you can understand how the algorithm works, you'll be able to boost your engagement and reach your target audience on these social media platforms. Billions of people use social media every single day. So the cocoa is for you to find how to reach these people. The cocoa is for you to understand the means of transportation of content, which is the algorithm. What are the key factors that drive the algorithm? What are these algorithms looking for? While specifics would differ on different platforms, understandably so, there are some common factors that the algorithm is going to look at to know how to recommend content to the right kind of people. Remember that the goal is for them to stay on the platform for as long as possible. Number 1, engagement. The likes, shares, and comments on your post gives the algorithm a signal that your post is worth engaging with. Gives the algorithm a signal. For example, you post something and they show it to 10 people and 8 of them like the post. Of course, they'll show it to more people that are not even in your audience, because they feel like, okay, 8 out of 10 people like this. This must be valuable information. This must be funny, interesting, educative, all of that enough for people to like it. Yeah, let's show more people. So that is why it's important for you to make content that people are going to like. Content that people like is very underestimated. You can use the worst of cameras. Once people like your content, you are good to go. And that is a major booster that the algorithm looks at in your content. If you're making content and they are showing people that are followers and your followers don't like it, it's showing Instagram or the platform a message that your content might not be really good enough. As harsh as that sounds, that's just the truth. If your content is good enough, people that see it are going to like it. And once people like it, the algorithm or the platform is going to push your content to more people so that they can also like it too and see how they engage with that kind of content. For example, people like Lai Wasabi makes a very funny video and everybody that sees it would like it. Of course, Instagram is going to show his content to those that don't even know him or are not following him. And that explains why many Nigerian content creators or content creators generally have international audience that they've not seen before. So the engagement on your content is sending a strong message to the platform that your content is good. Number 2, recency. Recency is latest content. So by normal calculation, the algorithm will like newer news. It's not like older news. You understand? Normally, these platforms like new content, fresh content. On the internet, I don't think anybody is actually saying anything new per se. We are saying the same thing that others have said, but we're saying it in a new way. All these platforms require they like fresh, new stuff. If I give you pop-up that was fried last week, you like it. And that's why it's good to be consistent, because you're making new content, fresh content. Give the platform a chance to see that, okay, you're making something new, because recency is actually a factor for the algorithm to like. User preferences. This algorithm checks what someone likes, collects data from each user of the platform and check what are the things that they prefer, what are the kind of content they prefer, And with that, they're able to recommend your content if it is the style of content that they prefer. Number 4, content quality. High quality content is going to take preference over low quality content. When I'm saying high quality, I'm not only talking about you using 4K resolution or using 1080p or using 2K. It's about your content passing a message. So it may not be 100% excellent. For those that are perfectionists like me, I've not made my YouTube videos till now because I felt like it's not the best. In fact, right now, I'm using my front camera because I'm always going to feel anxious in my back camera. I'm not sure how I look and I have to really screen cast to my laptop. The point is, your content doesn't have to be 100% excellent. It just has to be good enough to pass a message to your audience. It has to be good enough to touch their heart. That's simple. So good content will take preference over bad content. Try and present your content in the best way you can without killing yourself or worrying too much about being perfect while you're starting out. The next major factor, which is number 5, is account authority. Everybody would believe an older doctor than a new doctor. He has been in the game for longer, of course. So you have to prove that you're that good. You have to prove that you're worth listening to by creating content consistently. That way you spend enough time on the platform for people to trust your views and people to love your content. Because if you're just starting out and you make one interesting reel, for example, you shouldn't expect to blow up. So it's by you consistently creating the right kind of content that you can use to scale up and find your way to people's hearts so they can love your content in the future. At this point in this video, I'm going to be explaining how these different algorithms work, talking about different social media platforms and how I've learned how to create content for them. The kind of posts that we do well on Instagram might not do well on TikTok. I'm sure you've seen that. If you manage multiple social media pages like I do, there are some posts that I post on Instagram, I get 2.3k likes, while on TikTok I get 300 likes, and so on and so forth. Post on Facebook, you won't get the same reaction as posting on Twitter, even if it's the same set of people that view the content on different platforms, because each platform is structured differently. For the Instagram platform, I posted an update on my Instagram page on the latest algorithm. Follow me on Instagram because I post algorithm changes every now and then. Instagram favors shares. Before, it used to be comments. That's why you see many influencers or many brands saying, comment this and we'll send you a guide. Comment this, we'll send you this. Comment this, we'll send you a DM. Because comment was showing the algorithm that, okay, people are engaged, people are talking with this brand. So what they are saying or what they are selling or what they are talking about in their content must be good. Now, Mosseri, the head of Instagram, has talked over and over again for the past 1 or 2 months that they are now prioritizing shares over comments. Which means that if people see an Instagram post and they share it, it means the content is trustworthy. It means the content is really good. So when you're making content for Instagram, try and think that what is that thing that the person I'm targeting would see and want to share. If you're making funny content, it must be funny enough for someone to share it to their colleague at work. If you're making a content on health, it must be solid enough. It must be something spectacular enough, not too basic, that they can share about health, for example, as your niche. So Instagram prioritizes share over other engagements. Instagram also would naturally boost your content. That's for video reels. That's how you see a lot of reels. There are millions of reels posted every day. A reel is a video that's between 0 to 90 seconds on Instagram. You can add training audio. You can even edit it in the Instagram app. You can add captions. You can add text overlay. You can add stickers, different things, polls to your reels. If your reel is good, if you're lucky enough, because luck has a major factor to play here. If you're lucky enough and your reel gets a lot of exposure, you could reach millions of people, even if you have 92 followers. So don't sleep on reels if you're using Instagram. Carousels are good, posts are good, I have engagement from them, but reels will give you an advantage because you're reaching people outside your audience without running ads. Another thing is that Instagram as a platform has other things like stories that people rarely use. So you need to be posting on your stories. Sometimes I've seen likes on my stories from people that are not following me. How did they find this till now? I don't know. I've not really researched, but your stories can reach a lot of people. Stories show that there's activity on your platform. Your account has activity. Your account is alive. It's not just there for being there. But yeah, let's go to LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a platform where it's mostly professional stuff. I made a reel on Instagram about how I will grow a LinkedIn page from scratch if I'm giving a gig on a page. I've grown many pages in the past on LinkedIn, and trust me, you can go on LinkedIn if you understand how it works. LinkedIn is a place where you have to establish yourself as a thought leader. It is a professional place, so you have to use professional language, lingo, and hashtags. You can't use follow for follow, FYP on LinkedIn. That's no business in that place. It's a professional arena. So on LinkedIn, you want to look at 1, create posts that are professional, that speak class. 2, you have to respond or engage in conversation. LinkedIn is one of those platforms that it is conversation-based. Instagram is not really conversation-based. It's more of trends and glamour. A lot of polishing is for Instagram, but LinkedIn as a platform is a place where you need to have a lot of conversations to grow in the ranks. So you have to create a lot of posts. If you can post daily, do it well. Create posts, that have value. Not good morning, how are you feeling, pals? FYB, B2B, follow to follow, APC, F1, HIV. No. You have to make sure it's professional. Hi guys, have you found this AI tool that I just saw? It's helped me achieve 20% more speed when I'm working on content. And so on. You see, you're speaking, you're being helpful, and you're focusing on a particular area of subjects, even if it's not just one niche, a particular area. Post consistently about it and use the right hashtags. The algorithm will naturally push your content to people that are not following you, and you get a lot of likes on your page. So start conversations, join conversations, and be professional in your language. TikTok really depends or likes when you have a lot of watch hours. So watch hours and shares is what TikTok really uses to rank content. So if you're making content and it's a 60-second video and a lot of people watch it up to 40 seconds, trust me, it's going to trend. If it doesn't trend, come and drag me, because TikTok sees that, okay, people can be engaged to watch the video to the end. It must be good they'll push it for you. That's why most times you watch a TikTok video and you know the person is stalling. Hi guys, today I'm showing you how to get MTN 600 gig for 500 naira. Watch it to the end. You spend 10 seconds. You're still here. Watch it to the end. I'll show you. They are using scope to make you watch the video to a particular point. TikTok is a playful place. Be yourself, be natural. You don't even need to even use CapCut all the time. You can use from the native TikTok camera app. You can use from the camera app, but they're editing and posts. I've seen many posts that are doing very well on TikTok without editing. If they try it for Instagram, that kind of post is going to struggle. YouTube optimizes or looks out for watch hours. For example, this kind of video I'm making will get a lot of views. In Jesus' name, amen. If it gets a lot of views from people, YouTube will show it to more people because it feels like, oh, people watch this video and you liked it. So if you've learned something to this point, it's also really start liking it now. Let's not fight. The same way you can make reels on Instagram and make TikTok videos, you can also make YouTube shorts. I've made a video on that on my Instagram page. Go and check it and watch it. You learn it or two. By using YouTube shorts, you can use the hashtag shorts in the description and put nice keywords in the hashtag and description also. That way you're sure to get a lot of exposure. I've had shorts that had thousands of views on different channels. Just make sure the content is engaging enough. What are the strategies for beating these algorithms? What can you do to make sure that the algorithm and you are always aligned? Number 1, create engaging, high-quality content. Nothing can beat content that people like. If 1 million people decide to like this my content, it doesn't matter that this light is not the highest. It doesn't matter that I'm recording this in the night or this light is not very bright. It will go very well. So create content that people are going to like. Don't just carry your banana camera and just record nonsense. Create something that is not just funny to you. You decide those people that you want to target. But as regarding what to serve them, you have to also consider them. They matter more. As long as you identify these people I want to target, you need to look at what are their needs, what are the things they like, what are the things that can help them now make those kind of high quality content that actually pass a message. Gone are the days that you just come and shake your what's the pronunciation on TikTok, or you can't try it on YouTube. Where are you going to? You're going nowhere. So create high quality content that is engaging enough for people to like, share. People want to join that conversation. Second one is optimize your content for discoverability. It's just that simple. You want people to find your videos, make the title, talk about the videos. Don't sound too mysterious. The mystery of social media algorithms and posts. You see you can't change the title of this video. Very, very simple. But I want you to find it. There's no point in doing how to get. So optimize your content for discoverability. Make sure the titles, the hashtag, the descriptions, everything, the thumbnail is looking catchy enough, can be discovered. I didn't talk about Twitter. Twitter is a very good platform where you can start and join conversations too. Trending topics, he just wants you to have opinions. Have your opinions. Don't to follow the crowd. have your opinions and stick to a particular line of thought. If you want to be seen as a wise person on Twitter, always be wise. If you want to be seen as a foolish person, always be foolish. Just pick one, struggle, and be consistent. Now, back to what I was saying. Make great videos. Most platforms, in fact, all the platforms now prioritize videos because videos are more engaging than text. There's a time when it was flyers that were running. There's a time when it was motion graphics. Motion graphics are good, but you can't build your brand based on motion graphics. They need to see videos because they need to connect with these people. For example, you're watching this video, imagine I'm talking to you, advising you on social media or digital marketing strategies. People want to connect with, have that human connection. So make sure that you have videos on your page. No matter what you're doing as a strategy, a video or videos has to be part of the plan because videos convey far more than pictures, carousels, or flyers would. Number 4, review and redo. I always tell my clients or people that data speaks. Your analytics is speaking to you. It's passing a message across to you. It's telling you that among your 10 posts that you posted last month, 4 are doing well. 1 does not have much reach. In fact, these analytics are so good, so much that on Instagram professional dashboard, you can see the percentage of your followers and your non-followers that engage the content. That tells you a lot. So always review your content strategy from time to time. Always go and check what works and what doesn't work. Check, is this working? Is this not working? For example, my Instagram account has been growing significantly and I've been checking and seeing what is working and I'm focusing on the kind of content that's actually working. So always go back so you don't waste your time, marketing budget, or your energy or your money. Focus on what is working. Go back and always review what is working on your dashboard. That way you can create the best kind of content with your resources, time, and hands. 5, encourage community engagement. Create your content in a way that you want people to talk about the thing you're talking about. Give room in your cities, in your content strategy for people to also contribute. People like when their voices are heard. People like when you give them a chance to express their opinions, their views, or their perceptions. So in your content strategy, make sure that you prepare or you create allowance for people to also contribute or be a part of the conversation you're starting on. The future. Now, let's talk about the future of social media algorithms. Algorithms are always evolving. With advancements in AI and machine learning, they are now becoming more sophisticated and accurate. When you stay updated to these changes, it is important and it's going to help you in this digital marketing space. Social media algorithms may seem complex, but with the right strategies and by knowing how they work, you can explode your reach. You can increase your reach and take advantage of it. Focus on creating high quality, engaging content that resonates with your audience, and the algorithm is going to reward you. If you found this video helpful, make sure you like and subscribe and share this video to anybody that you know in your cycle, in your personal life or at work that's into social media marketing, digital marketing, or content marketing. It's going to really help you. My name is Tomoa and I'm the KBC of digital marketing. If you follow me on all platforms, if I like your content, I'll follow you too. Let's grow on these platforms.